the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins.
It's a beautiful day.
Isn't all? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Kick back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
Good morning, good morning. Sharing this out. Come on in, let's have a good Wednesday today. Where is everybody and how is everybody? I'm going to play our song again.
So you're in a hurry.
So you better come down.
We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Go it's a beautiful day. Isn't all? So come on, let's play. Forget the rush you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Kick back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because
It's a
it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
All right. I think that woke some peas up. Good morning, Suzanne. Good morning, Kathy. Blue, Andrea, Jennifer, Deirdre. Happy Wacky Hump Day. You got that right. Rick or Ricky. We're all going to call you that now, you know. Good morning. And Josie, if you're watching. Rosalind, good morning. All right, let's get started the way we do every day by going into our hearts. Let's do some heart-brain connection and get the energy and the love flowing from our heart to our brain, letting ourselves know that all is well, everything is working perfectly, So as you go into your heart, you touch your heart's center. That's where your focus goes. So let's get very heart-centered and just allow that energy to tell you how you are. Get in touch with your I am presence. So breathe in deeply and slowly into your heart and exhale the love. And then breathe in slowly and deeply again. And find your I am presence. Find that part of you that is spirit, that is everlasting, that knows there's more than just what we are experiencing right here, right now. And see what that I am presence has to say to you today. I am love. I am light. I am healthy. I am happy. I am joyful. I am exactly where I need to be. I am a rainbow in a cloudy sky. I am the water rushing to the shore. I am ready for whatever this day brings. And I am peace. I'd love to hear what your I am is saying this morning. Deirdre, oh, you like the picture of me and the bear. I love that bear. It was cute and non-threatening. That's my kind of bear. the one I don't have to run from, because there'd be no contest. The bear would win. Suzanne, please keep Luna in your prayers today. She's getting her teeth cleaned today. Oh, sweet Luna. So much love to you. Kathy, I am walking on my own path for happiness, love, and peace. That's a beautiful I am statement. I love that that's coming out of your heart center today. Deirdre, I am gratefully remembering that things don't happen to you, they happen for you. That is what our I am presence lets us know, absolutely, that these experiences that we're having, we chose to be here. We chose to come and go through whatever we're going through. So yes, Deirdre, I love that for you. Suzanne, I am healthy, awake, and peaceful. Amen. And I pray for that for our whole world, especially the peaceful part. And may peace prevail on earth. That's what we love to see happen. And for that to be the foremost on everybody's minds in this day and time. Jennifer, I am grateful and blessed. Okay, it's Wow Wednesday. Oh, there's our Josie. Now we are complete. Josie, how you be this morning? And yeah, we're missing some P's, aren't we? We're missing our Brookie, our Auntie Jean, Stacy, Linda. I thought Stacy was going to come on with me this morning. I keep looking for a message from her, but I don't have one. So she may still be snoozing, and that's okay. That's all right. And whoever wants to come on with me as co-host any morning, you are so welcome to be on here. I am going to make sure that I have our prayer list up, because this is Wednesday and we're reminded about who and what we're praying for. So let me just make sure I have access to that before we go on. And if you have any to add to or give us an update about on the prayer list. I have our peapod prayer list right in front of me that we can just talk about miracles, or we can talk about the need for further prayer. And we're adding Luna to it today. All right, so I'm going to do the Kuan Yin card. I think this is a good one for us. You know, we're getting ready to go into a full moon. It's today, the 16th. Happy birthday to one of my sisters and one of my brothers. And they're not twins. They were born years apart, but they were born today on the same day of the month and day. So happy birthday to my sister Loretta and my brother Ken. All right, the Veil of Shadows is our Kuan Yin card. And as we're getting ready to go into the full moon in a couple of days, and it's the moon in Virgo, it's my moon. I'm excited about this moon because it's going to bring us, I believe, more organization, more looking at decluttering. So the card that came up from Kuan Yin today is the Veil of Shadows. A lotus blossoms from the deep, rich mud into which she plunges her roots and draws great nourishment. From the mud, made of water and earth, growth happens and great beauty is revealed. Your soul, lotus, thrives in the depth of emotion and the aliveness of your body, into which she can plant herself and unfold as a lotus of light. Well, that makes sense to me. We are definitely, when we go into our shadow selves, when we go into that part of us that is looking at the experiences that we're having, and sometimes those experiences can be really deep. Sometimes it can be something that we're saying, I don't know if I can do this. And I've said that to the angels many times. I don't know if I can go through this fire. This is pretty daunting. But they always let me know that the fire is there for a purpose. And after the experience, that's when everything makes sense. It doesn't always make sense as we're going through it, but it will make sense if we open up to it, if we allow. And I just want to make sure that we are still online. Let me know, because nobody's saying anything. And I see we dropped in numbers, so I want to make sure Facebook didn't kick us offline. So give me just a minute. It looks like we might not be. Okay, well, that was fun. So we're back to being disconnected. I will give it a minute for you all to find it again. Hi, Kathleen. Yeah, they kicked me off again. So I just went in and reconnected. And let's see if we can get everybody back in here. But thank you for coming on YouTube, Kathleen. Cheers to everyone coming in and finding us back again. You know what? We are just going to persevere. Every time that happens, we're just going to come back stronger. Blue found us. Charlie, good morning. Cassandra, good morning, sweetheart. Oh my gosh, it's been a while since you've been here. Welcome back. Rick, hello, hello. Andrea. Yeah, I don't know if Deirdre found it. When she gets kicked off, sometimes she can't find her way back. So let me see if I can just send her the link and see if that'll get her back in here. All right, Deirdre, I resent you the link. So hopefully you'll be able to come back with us. Come back, come back. And Blue, you can't find it on YouTube. Well, we stay on YouTube even when they kick us off of Facebook, but I don't know why you couldn't find it that way either. I'm so glad, Cassandra, that you're back with us. Thank you for being here. I know, right, Kathy? It's like their little game. They kick us off and we come back. And Rick, you're hanging in there. Good. And Jennifer says, I go to your page. Yeah, if you go to my page on Facebook or on YouTube, you'll be able to find the live. All right, so where were we? I don't know if you all heard the card. I don't know what point they kicked us off. So let me know if I need to read the card again. And it was the Veil of Shadows, was the Kuan Yin card. And Blue, you can't find the live, you can find the replays. That is strange, because it keeps us on YouTube. So the show does go on, but, oh, Deirdre, good. You didn't hear the card, Kathleen. Okay, so let me read Kuan Yin. We'll go from there. Nope, no card. All right. So the card is the Veil of Shadows. And I was saying that this full moon that's coming up in a couple of days is the Virgo full moon, the moon of organizing, the moon of decluttering, the moon of just being that balanced self. And that's what it's all about, is balance. And we're going to talk about that tonight. Those of you that are in the private group, the Manifesting in Angels group, introducing an angel that's going to help us declutter and help us organize. And it is the angel of March, and an unfamiliar one. So I'm excited to be bringing in an energy that will help us connect and organize better. Josie, there you are. All right, so the card, and I want to get this read before Kathy has to leave us to go into work. Yes, it is the Healing Virgo Moon. I love that because I am Virgo. All right, so it's the Veil of Shadows. A lotus blossoms from the deep, rich mud into which she plunges her roots and draws great nourishment. From this mud, made of water and earth, growth happens and great beauty is revealed. Your soul lotus thrives in the depth of emotion and the aliveness of your body, into which she can place herself and unfold as a lotus of light. So our lotus inside of us is ever expanding. And when we allow for the growth, when we allow for the experiences, then we're going to unfold with that lotus and just see all those layers just peel away. And we're going to talk about that tonight, those of you that'll be in there. A Virgo moon, that's right, Rick Morrow. I'm excited, and I'm excited that it's going to open us up to a more gentle energy, I think. You know, Virgo, the ruling planet is Mercury. So just allow that beautiful energy. Allow everything to fall into place. Just allow the being of you to be all it can be. Tammy Fisk, good morning. I know, where is our Brookie? She must be snoozing this morning. Oh, Blue, did you all get to go see Dolly yesterday? Give us an update on Dolly if you can. And we'll be refreshing who's on our list today. And we had good news yesterday about Good Girl Pearl and all of the good news that's coming up. The baby Wyatt good news, everything that's happening that's answers to prayer When we all join together and we're in one accord, beautiful things come about. So yes, yes, yes. Let's get everything on that list that we want on there. Kathy, the moon of spring cleaning. Yeah, that's Virgos. We like to spring clean. We like to make sure everything has a place and everything's in its place. And, Stacy is recovering from her birthday celebrations. Yeah, that's possible. She still hasn't messaged me, so I'm assuming that she's still snuggled under the covers. So let's just send her some love. And Rosalind, oh yes, yes, yes. Angel Speakers is now a 501c3 nonprofit, which means that if you choose to donate at all to help with the journey, to help with the Peace on Earth tour, or any part of what we do as Angel Speakers, we have the retreat coming up in October. So anyone that wants to help sponsor, maybe you want to help somebody that's going to be able to go to the retreat. Maybe you can't yourself, but you'd like to donate towards somebody's enrollment to come into the retreat, then that's all tax deductible because we are now considered a charity. And so whatever you donate, you can take off on your tax returns, and it benefits you to help others. That's why I wanted to do it, so we could benefit both ways, that you could give and you could receive. And so thank you, Rosalind, for sharing that. We just got that notification a few days ago, and I'm really excited that now we can put in for more grants. We can ask for more funding in a bigger way because of that designation as a charity. No, Kathy, unfortunately, I got stuck in traffic yesterday on the way back to Rosalind's, and so we didn't have our meeting that needed to take place so we could have that finalized. But I know there's a reason for everything, so I need to add the charity designation onto the paperwork, asking for sponsorship so that those that do want to donate, any companies that want to donate, they can see that they're donating to a charity. So yes, yes. It also means that I can do fundraising on Facebook because they put information out for people to donate to charities. So we can have more exposure that way on Facebook and get funding for the retreat as well. So Brookie and Blue went to see Dolly, and what happened? How is our Dolly? And I'm hoping it's good news. Brookie's here. Good morning, Brookie. And Kathy, hopefully I will get a sponsor or two. That would be awesome. Anybody that can share the information out. If you know someone that you think would help us to make this retreat a success and have as many people there as possible, then please either let me know so I can send them the information, or I'll get you the form and you can send it on to your company or somebody you know that can help out with this. Thank you, Kathleen. Yes, I'm so excited that it's going to open more doors. We're going to be able to do things in a bigger way because of being a charity. Blue, you got kicked off and just got back on. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Are we all kicked off or are we still going? I think we're still going because I still see numbers up on my screen. Let me just double check because I never know if I'm talking to myself or if we're online, and we are online. Okay, good. Okay, so we are waiting patiently to hear about Dolly and about your experience with her yesterday. Thank you, Deirdre. Yeah, usually they just kick me off once, and then when I come back on, they let it stay on for whatever reason. All right. So Brookie says, Dolly is so beautiful. She seems like she is getting healthy and strong. And she is such a great receiver of Reiki. You know, most animals are. And I think that's such a beautiful thing that they know what you're doing when you give them energy healing. I've noticed that with Time Heals. And this is a method that the angels showed to work with animals, that Time Heals energy, they respond to it because it's working with their chakras. And yes, animals have chakras just like we do. They have more than we do, but they definitely are the same governing energy in their body, just like it is in ours. It was such a beautiful visit with Jean and I both giving her Reiki at the same time. I bet that was such an amazing experience. And Kathleen, on YouTube, everyone's comment is headed by Restream Bot. Yeah, they're not bots, though. They're real people. I promise. And us real people are going to get together for real and in person in October when we come to Vermont. I can't wait. And Blue says, Brookie got to see the incredible farm and meet Shelby. When Brookie comes up, we may go up for a day. That would be awesome. Kathleen, animals do love energy work, and you're a beautiful conduit of energy. Kathleen is a Time Heals facilitator, and I can't wait for our training class to teach about healing the animals and working with their chakras. So that's something that we haven't even offered yet, but it is coming. That's a yet. Blue says, I did not realize how close Dolly was to getting put down until yesterday. Oh, honey, I'm so glad that that didn't happen. I'm glad that she is still alive and thriving with your help and with what you have been able to do for her. Thank you. Thank you for that. All right. So let's look at the prayers. And this is Wow Wednesday. So if you have answered prayer, please share that. Let's do that today. Let's uplift each other by just looking at what has happened since we have placed people or animals or the world in our prayers on the big prayer list that we have going on. And Blue says, I did tell Shelby that we all pray for Dolly. Shelby got tears. Oh, I love that. The tears are so good. Yeah, my friend Sharon Stroud, that we just celebrated her life a few days ago, she says, tears are awesome. Tears are the confirmation of what we're feeling inside, and it's coming to the outside. So anytime you have tears, just allow them to flow, allow the beauty of them, the release, the happy tears. Those are the best kind, aren't they? When we can cry those happy tears with each other. And I do that when there's good things happening and when people are expressing their joy from the inside. I feel like that's what the happy tears are. Their joy showing up in the physical form, in the form of happy tears. So I'm glad that touched her. And thank you, Blue, for sharing that with her. So, any other good news? Anything, Kathleen, is there any word on baby Wyatt? And I know we had the information that Wyatt was starting to wake up. So I'm excited about the journey and to see how much more we can just lift that little baby up and just allow that energy to come forth from him. So let's look at any new prayers. Anybody have anything to add to our list? I'm going to start reading the prayer list, I think. I have lost my mouse. I'll read the prayer list, and if there are any that you want to add to it, I think we might have been off the air when I mentioned birthdays today. I have a brother and a sister that are both celebrating their birthdays today, but years apart, not on the same year. But my sister Loretta, that you always hear me ask for prayers, today is her birthday, and her husband that we've been praying for as well. They celebrate the same day for their birthday. And my brother Ken, who was my kidney donor, today is his birthday. So lifting them up today and hoping they have the very best day possible. Deirdre, prayers for all humans, Gaia, and world peace, of course. And Brookie says, I have tears of gratitude now, thinking of that beautiful animal being put down, but instead thriving in her wonderful, wonderful horse paradise. Yes, yes, yes. And Charlie, my brother's wife, Kathy, is coming home from rehab from her stroke today. That's wonderful news, Charlie. Thank you for sharing that with us. And thank you, Jennifer and Brookie. Yes, I'm hoping they have the very best experience today on their birthdays. So our prayer list is extensive. I'm going to start reading it. And if you have any updates or anything you want to share to add to it, then please let me know that. And let me see if I can see your comments while I'm reading. Yes. All right. So, and I'm so excited because I'm getting closer to going to meet Navriti in person. I am so excited about meeting her. We pray for her every day. Navriti is from India, and she is part of our beautiful Angelic River family that is in India. We lift her up, Prachir, Prachetta, Jasmine, and her daughters, Abha, Billy and Tim, Sheila and Kevin, Gary, James, Loretta and Cecil, the birthday couple, Joanne Castillo, her daughter Jackie, and her grandson Eris, Deirdre and her daughter Danya, and Deirdre's sister Steph, and her husband Bob, and prayers for little Thump. How's Thumpy doing? I think of Thump all the time and just so glad that you have that beautiful companion to be there with you. Gina, Adriel, Joni, Suzanne, and her family, her beautiful daughters, Marietta and Ed, and good girl Pearl. So happy that was a good outcome for good girl Pearl. And Marietta's friend, Claude and Raquel, Leo and his family. Where is our Leo? DJ Blaze, Lakshmi, Ken, Jebby, Jim and son, Ryan, Rick and Josie Morrow, Tona Jaraba, Tammy Williams, Meg and Jim Lorio, Jean and Ron Lorio. Our Auntie Jean must still be asleep this morning, so let's send her some love. Christina and Carrie Leftwich and their family, Mary Lou Burdick and her family, Catherine and Michael Kovacs and all their beautiful family, Rosalind Good Vibes, Sally and Tony, Kathy and Bob, Michael, Patty, Sonia, Bo and Candy, Paul and Marlene, Joe and Molly, Pat Moss, her daughter and grandchildren, Olivia and Tom, Becky LaFave. We haven't seen Becky on here yet, so for a while. So let's lift Becky up and her son Travis, Erica Hoppy and her family, lifting Erica up for physical healing, Corinne, Charlie Coons and his family, especially his brother Raymond and his sister-in-law Kathy. And good news there, celebrating Kathy coming home. Our Hope, Wellington Marshall, and Zena, and Hope's parents, Winston and Cynthia, Trey Horn, Andrea Gregg, Catherine, Eric, John, Tatiana, Annie 7. Where's our Annie today? Let's send out lots of love to Annie and Grayson, Regina and Adam, Rick in ICU, Betty, Cassandra, who's with us today. I'm so happy you're here, Cassandra. Destiny Ortega, Luz Orsini and her grandkids, Christine Lewis, Gail and Nick, Jennifer and Micah and your family, Jen. Oksana, wasn't it great to see the birthday girl, Oksana, yesterday? And we pray for her and her mom, Amber, Jenna, Katia, Maximus and his teacher, Herb, Darlene, who just had surgery, Caitlin and Aunt Gail, Isabel and Paul and their daughters Inesh and Teresa, Beata with skin cancer and Juliana, her daughter, Linda and Dick Lemieux and their sons and grandchildren, Linda's friend in Sarasota, Stacy and Josh Lord and their children and grandchildren, Mary Lord, Buster, Wayne, Blue Jean and Dave Walensky. And we haven't had an update on our Dave in a while. So we're hoping that he's doing well, recovering after his surgery. Blue, if you want to give us an update on him. And we lift up your beautiful babies, Pocky, Gruff, Wizzy Bee, Blue, Lulu, and Gizmo, and Dolly the horse. Great news about Dolly just thriving. And we're so happy about that. Pam, Gordy, Lindsay, Kat, Steve, Candy and Pastor Bruce, the Deerfield Valley, Brookie, for you and your family, Norma, who passed from lung cancer and her family, the Girardis, Jeanette and Ernie, Sean, Angel and Derek, Lillianne, Kathleen, prayers for you for physical healing and also for spiritual prayers for all of those that you lift up every day. Thank you for doing the work you do with Hotto Bear and helping children and adults find our empowered selves. And Kathleen says, I can send Wyatt's mom a private message, but I want to give them their privacy as requested. Well, thank you for being that messenger for us and letting us know what's going on with baby Wyatt. And Deirdre says, Thump's doing fine. He's my best friend in this whole world. And thanks for asking. Absolutely, Deirdre. And Michelle is here. Good morning, Michelle. So excited that I get to see you tonight and be with you in the class. And Suzanne's leaving for the vet. I'll see you later, Suzanne. Thank you for being with us. All right. Yes, it was great to see Oksana yesterday, Deirdre. I love meeting some of the P's we haven't seen yet. We haven't seen their face, but now we can put a face to a name, right? All right, so finishing the list, we have Catherine, baby Wyatt, baby Haven, Alba, Dottie and Don, Tom Brown, Christina Schaff, Grace Isas. Oh my goodness. Let's lift our Gracie high. We're missing her so much, and we pray for Gracie, for her father, Edwin, her sisters in Kenya, Raymond, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Karen Palmer and her family, Vicki King, Elaine Armstrong, Elena, Marianne, Henrik and Lorraine, Tammy Fisk and her daughter and her sister Tracy, Lori, Kelly, Rochelle and her mom, Stephen, Catherine, Ruth Anderson and her family. I'll be on with Ruth this morning for the meditation excavation at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Jeannie and her sister Merle in Boulder, Colorado, Deb Goldberg, Michelle, Crystal and Dean Nobles and their sons, and Brody the dog. And Crystal hasn't been with us in a bit, so let's send her lots of love. Laura Hill, Joanne Rice, Julia Osborne, Sharon Rhea and her family, Sherry Gatewood and family, Hummingbird, Tammy Hill, Phil B., Lynn Gallagher, Terry Wilderman and her family, Mary Crincoli, Irene and Eduardo, Eddie Quills, Jose, Michael Murdoch, Jessica, Fidel, Camille and Nick, Lynn Andriazzi, Frank, Albie, Viola, Kenna, Bobby, Monsi and family, Kamal, Maddie, Akil and the Pakistan orphans, Noel, Yuri, Scott, Letitia, Mary, Joshua, James, Drake, Alicia Burns, Pam Dite, Betsy, Kimberly, Ellen, Sue Seekoff and Richard, Terry Gilstad, the Walters family, Tiara, Marissa, Allie, Bree, Claudia, Gracie, Mary Ann Pish, Cassandra and Danny Gary, Lenny, Rick Ulfick, and Rick is doing great. Rick is home from the hospital now. So he's recovering after his stroke. John Thaddeus Fiore, Kuka Carney and her family. Kuka's mom just passed recently, and so praying for the whole family for their grief process. And let's lift Kuka up for physical healing as well. And Blue, would you please put her in the Reiki grid? There's an issue with the shoulder and with her foot. So let's lift her up for complete healing from that. Bob Simon, Sherry Otis, Sharon Boyle and Zoe, Carol Fisher in North Carolina, Jay Rothman and Mary in Sedona, Deborah, Violet, Walter, Brookie's Aunt Jeannie, Shelley, Sue and her grandchildren, Carrie's mom, Maggie's mom, Freddie, Bradley Capone, Andy, Amanda Summer, Robert Dosa, Marie Jankovic, Miles and Sarah, and Debbie Carol Hawks, who needs a kidney. So all of those, and if you have some to add, and anybody that's in your world, in your family or friends circle, we're just going to lift them up for whatever is needed. Good morning, Isabel. Thank you for being here. And Kathleen says there was a previous message to read. Okay, I don't know if I saw that. Can't find it, Kathleen. All right, so we will just keep lifting up baby Wyatt. All right, Blue says that Dave is okay, working way too hard as usual. I am concerned. He was not feeling well yesterday. And Terry, he is muttering about working on the house around the corner. Maybe we can have it for the retreat. Is that the one that you showed me, Blue, that the house that you took me to? That would be so cool if we had that. Yeah. So prayers, if that's supposed to happen, that it does come to fruition. And Deirdre sending our Gracie love, light, healing, and hugs. And yeah, really missing her. And Marietta, loving prayers to all to receive and radiate the essence of the divine. Yeah, Kathleen, I scrolled back up. I didn't see a message. But I've got a little bit of disconnect for when I got knocked off the air. All right. So let's go into our hearts this morning, holding all of these that we just read, holding our world up for peace. Wouldn't it be great if, that's the game I like to play every day. Wouldn't it be great if we heard that there was peace everywhere, not just in our nation, but in all nations, that we could all get along, that we could all lift each other up and figure out a way to work together to make this a world that we can all live and thrive in and just enjoy each other while we're here. Wouldn't that be great? Let's hold that thought as we go into our heart, thinking about world peace. thinking about those who are suffering because of conflict in any way, whether that's a physical altercation that's going on, or if it's just families and estrangement from those that we love, those that we care about. So let's just think of all that and everyone who's suffering today. Let's lift that up for the very best possible solution of what's coming forth for them. So take a breath into your heart center. Let that light stream in from Source, our Creator. Let's hold the energy of love. Kuan Yin says love is what heals. It heals as all healing does on the inside. It has to start in there for us to heal the whole body and the whole world, this planet that we're on. So pulling in the love, let it first go to wherever you need it. Let it heal inside of you and go to those places where there's aches and pains or any type of dis-ease. Just allow that healing to happen and feel in your own body, wherever it's at, just put a breath right in that place, whether that's a backache, a neck ache, maybe there's something going on, colds, any type of infection or inflammation. Just allow the energy to receive healing that comes from love. And exhale out anything that's not serving you, anything that's not helping you to be the very best you can be. And now inhale again. And this time, when that stream of light enters you from Source, let this be the light to share. So as it comes into your heart, see it reflected out into the world. See it going deep into Mama Gaia. See that energy just being really lifted up. And that crystalline center flowing over the energy, increasing it in its power, and then see that going up through the layers of earth and into every inhabitant of earth, every animal, all of nature, all of creation. Let it feel this powerful energy that starts with our breath. We're doing that. We're pulling that energy from Source, from Divine Mother, from Christ, and we are sharing it with the world. To see our world coming together in unity. See the collaboration and the cooperation between people, between nations. So heart to heart, we are giving that healing forward and we're receiving it back. And that's what we do every day. As we breathe in and send the energy out, it comes right back into our hearts. So let's do that now. Take a breath in. Let it roll around inside that beautiful heart of yours. And on the count of 3, 2, 1, give it away now. Thank you. I love you. That's how we give it. That's how we share gratitude and love. Thank you all for being here today. Christina, good morning. I'm so glad you're here with us. And so let's listen to Leo talk about what's important. The AAA, holding each other, loving on each other, communicating to each other that we do love, that we do care. And that's what we do. We care about everyone in the world, but especially our own family, our own loved ones that come together every day to love on each other. So thank you. I love you. is our way of showing love and gratitude for this amazingly beautiful family that's here, that just keeps on keeping on. And in 4 more days, we're going to celebrate 2 years of doing this, 2 years together. So anyone that wants to come on to be in that party, just prepare for it. I know yesterday we had the birthday party and some people were saying, oh, I'm not camera ready. I'm not Zoom ready. It doesn't matter, but you've got time to prepare for the 20th, which is our anniversary. And I'd love to see as many of you on as possible to celebrate that beautiful event when we came together and we stayed together. There's no separation. So let's get that celebration out there and get it started already. And here is our Leo to tell us about the Cuppa Fulla Joy. Oh, yay, Deirdre, thank you.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today is the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on. Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on a peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. Our telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy.
Cuppa Fulla Joy.
Full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today is a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy. Give me a Cuppa Fulla. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy. Give me a Cuppa Fulla. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy. Give me a Cuppa Fulla. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy. Give me a Cuppa Fulla. There really is no secret. We simply accept,
Align, allow.
AAA, y'all. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high five, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Y'all. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day. To start the day on a high five, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the peas and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Y'all. Give me a Cuppa Fulla Joy. Cuppa Fulla Joy.
Ooh, what a great day. Have an amazing, beautiful, blessed day. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Make it a wow Wednesday, whatever you're doing, however that looks in your world. Just lift each other lift our world up in prayer, and send out the energy of peace, that there is peace on earth, and that peace begins inside of each one of us. I love you. I will see you later. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everyone.